contest scheduled for one fall, introducing at a combined weight of 438 pounds, here is Dennis Diamond and his partner, Jeff Grippley. And their opponent, the Sioux Warrior Sioux War Party, White Cloud and Dancing Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, they hail from Pine Ridge, South Dakota, and they weigh in at a combined weight of 575 pounds.
Wrestling with some Native American flavor. Hello, wrestling fans. Brian Webster with Mike Bittman, and it's the Sioux War Party. Taking a look at Dancing Wolf and White Cloud as they're set to take on Dennis Diamond and Jeff Grippley. I don't know too much about this new tag team, but I'm sure they're going to execute a lot of the pride of the Native American people as they project their talents here on International World Class Championship Wrestling.
Well, Brian, once again, I think the fans are in for another exciting matchup on International World Class Championship Wrestling. The Sioux War Party, a big favorite. I'm not sure exactly which one is which, but I believe that's White Cloud in the ring now.
Whipping Grippley into the ropes and a big clothesline. As Grippley feels the effects of the Sioux War Party. And suplex, he held him out there and let him think about it for a moment. Now where's he going? He's going outside. Hard to keep up with him. Oh, look at this. Sling! Bats himself into the ring. A cover, two. And Grippley is able to kick out of that slingshot smash right there. That's
We've got a tag.
And this time it is Dancing Wolf in the ring against Jeff Grippley. Dancing Wolf whips his man in the rope, spins around, and it's a nice elbow right into the man in the orange trunks, Jeff Grippley, along with his partner Dennis Diamond.
And we saw a shot by, a nice hip toss by Dancing Wolf. And again, a hip toss by
Another
Dancing Wolf.
hip toss by one half of the Sioux War Party. And sitting in there right now. Another shot and another tag. You see frequent tags by this Sioux War Party.
I think we can look for this, Brian. I think we'll see a lot of tags in that. Always
Double
keeping
team
a fresh
effort.
man in the ring.
And a couple of nice tomahawk chops right there. They're paying attention to the count of the referee. There's a scoop and a slam. Dennis Diamond down to the canvas one more time. What's going to happen here?
Keep your eyes on
White Cloud coming off the ropes. And a cover, 2 and 3. There is a victory for the Sioux War Party.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Sioux War Party, White Cloud and Dancing Wolf from Pine Ridge, Dakota.
All right, a great victory here on International World Class Championship Wrestling for the Sioux War Party. White Cloud and Dancing Wolf, they're making the acclaims of this crowd as they parade around ringside.
What does it take to be a champion? Well, Bob Orton would never know. Alvin Pusky would never know. Joe Savoli would never know. And the list go on and on and on. Everybody wants to know what it takes to be a champion. Well, Steamboat now wants to know. Tom Pritchett now wants to know. And that list go on and on and on. And now you got the big boy in here. Dammer Jim. Big, 6'9", 310 pounds of muscles. And now he wants to know what it is to be a champion. You all been asked that question. You all gonna have to take that test. You're gonna have to walk down that road. You gotta walk down that aisle, and you gotta walk it by yourself. And at the end of that road, at the end of that aisle, it ain't no rainbow, son. You ain't gonna see no flying colors. You're only gonna see one person, one thing standing at the end. And that's 285 pounds of nothing but steel that's waiting for you. You know, I was raised in a cave by old female lion. No high-toned woman ever make me walk a straight line. On the day I was born, it was drizzling rain. Fighting that trouble is my mother name. Now, at the end of that road, y'all gonna understand what it means to be a champion. It ain't got nothing to do with this. It ain't got nothing to do with how big you are. It ain't got nothing to do with how strong you are. But what you are going to learn is what it takes to be a champion. It ain't the size of the man in the fight. It's the size of the fight and the man. Now, when you step in the ring with me, son, you're going to know what it takes to be a champion. Because you're going to meet one. You're going to see one when you walk in. And when you look up off the canvas, you're going to see one walking out, leaving you in the ring, and you're going to still wonder what it's like to be a champion.
This is Billy J. Walker for Regional Championship Wrestling. We're here in Reading, Pennsylvania, and we're at the First Energy Stadium.
Get out of there, ring, you!
And we have a matchup right here with Dr. Johnny Wildside, and he is with Nurse Vanessa Feelgood and the Bodacious Pretty Boy as they're squaring off against Mark Mest. The match is on the way, and here we go with a lock. Ooh. Broke that up real quick. The referee of this one is Dave Curley, by the way. Nice outdoor event. They're circling around, and here we go. And we got a lockup right here. Who's going to be? Ooh, Mark Mest already showed her that he's the more powerful one. Johnny heads to the corner, and the Bodacious Pretty Boy whispering something in his ears. Who knows what he's doing? If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and then put that thumbs up. And that way you can see more Regional Championship Wrestling. As they get ready for their lock. There goes the lock. Ooh, punched him in the face and then again and again. 3 times. Now he's wrenching on that arm. Oh, an elbow. And there you go. Once Johnny grabs something, he's going to take it off if he can. Ooh, nice. All this is legal, by the way. And look at this. He's flipped him over, and he's going to drop the leg. There it is, like he usually does. Johnny knows how to take a body part and work on it, and hopefully you get hurt to the point where you're going to give up. He's going to send Mark to the ropes. There he goes. And there's a clothesline, and down goes Mark Mest. Now, Johnny... he's wasting a lot of time. He should have went for a cover right there. He picks him up right there, and he's got him up, and almost got him in a full body slam, but he still slammed him anyway. Not a full turn, but that's the way it goes. Man's a big guy, Mark Mest, the hillbilly boy. He sends him into the corner. Johnny's going in, and there's an elbow right in the corner, and he tried to snap bear him out. But that was not going to happen. And now Mark comes out with a big clothesline. And another. Right there it is. It's time for Mark Mest. He's marking up, I guess, if you want to say. He sends him right into the corner to Johnny, into the other corner, and now he's going to do a massive splash. Boom! You saw the ring move just a little bit, and I think Johnny should have went for the cover instead of playing games. And now we're going to win 2. No, and look at this. The Audacious Pretty Boys in the ring or something. And now, Mark Mest, not happy with it. Referee should win the bell. This is over. And look at this. There goes the bell now. And now look at this. He's got to punch him. Boom! Down goes the Bodacious Pretty Boy. Johnny is leaving the ring as the Bodacious Pretty Boy's on the inside. He gets whipped into the rope. Clothesline. And he 360'd after that one. And he's in a lot of trouble, that's for sure. Mark Mest sends him in for another one of those, and Johnny pulls him out of the ring. Unbelievable. Mark Mest wins by disqualification. And we'll see you with more Regional Championship Wrestling coming to your hometown.
Hi, I'm RC from RC and Company on G102 The Morning Show. The #1 morning show is telling you to check out the #1 wrestling show May 9th at the Hamburg Field House.
And all the glitz is gone. You are going to see one heck of a consummate professional, Tommy Dreamer. I look for big things from this guy coming up soon.
Well, for sure, but again, he's got to get past this man that he really has no use for in big, maniacal Jimmy Dio.
All right, Tommy Dreamer telling everybody at home that he is ready. And he gets the crowd going a little bit here. It's International World Class Championship Wrestling, and it is action at its best. Brian Webster alongside with Bob Smith. It's a pleasure to have your company with us here this week as we bring you all the top stars here in the IWCCW. And Tommy Dreamer moves quickly into a side headlock. Dio counters by whipping his man into the far side, and look out! Dio almost went down on that one. Tommy Dreamer is a big 265-pound rock.
You know, I talked to Tommy before this match, and this is the calm before the storm. Most of what Tommy told me he wanted to do Jimmy Dio, I could not repeat to you here because he is livid at this guy.
I can imagine. So much tomfoolery has gone on between these two.
I mean, blatant outside interference.
Oh, everything you can think of has been hurled at Tommy Dreamer, and he's looking for some revenge here.
And you know what? I hope he gets it. He's been wronged one time too many.
And he's asking the fans, and they respond with a positive, yes, please, drop down on his arm. And that's indeed what they do. Tommy now asking them one more time, should I do it? And he answers in kind.
He could have come down with a foot, but he used all of his 247 pounds to drop across that arm, and boy, does that hurt. And Jimmy Dio, look at that face. Nothing but a massive pain right now.
Look at that arm twist. He's going to take a little trophy home with him here this week. Rolls him over into a side headlock and really cinches it in.
I'll tell you what, you think rolling over 301 pounds like that is easy?
I wouldn't try it, that's for sure. That's why I sit behind the microphone.
That's why I sit at a desk writing stories and editing all day, I'll tell you that.
Look at Tommy Dreamer. He's moving too fast for the big man out of Blandon, Pennsylvania. Rolls him over into a pinning combination, and Dio very wisely grabs onto the ropes. He knows exactly where he is at all times inside that squared circle, but now he's outside, and he wants to think about it for a little bit.
I don't like what I'm seeing here. Dio looks flustered, but you know that computerized brain of his is whirring around his head. You know he's got some kind of a scheme going on. Now he's going to bait the referee into the corner saying that he pulled the hair, but he never pulled his hair. Luckily, Joe Curley is not falling for it.
And
look at that.
There's a nice arm drag by the man out of Dreamland, USA, and a hip toss as Dio comes off the other side. And once again, he ends up on the floor this time. And again, that is very, very thin padding out there.
Watch out behind you, Jimmy. Boom!
Oh, here's a double axe handle right into the side of the face of the Maniac, Jimmy Dio.
It's a mash for the Maniac outside that ring.
Dio now whipped into the ropes, and Tommy comes off with a big clothesline. Off the ropes and drops the elbow on Jimmy Dio. Goes for a cover, fails to hook the leg, and Dio's going to very easily kick out of that.
Well, that's a little bit too much too soon. I think he needs to wear down the Maniac a little bit before he tries a pinning combination. I think he's going to try to do that right now. He's got that front headlock. Down!
And there's a nice hip roll, and we could have him now. He's got that shoulder cinched in.
That was kind of unique. It was like a combination DDT onto the pinning combination there.
I'm consistently surprised that Tommy Dreamer is always coming up with some new maneuvers. You know, Tommy will always tell you, you know, my learning days are far from over. He says the day you stop learning is the day you might as well hang up the tights.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jimmy Dio's learning the meaning of pain right now. He just took a big shoulder block.
Oh, Tommy Dreamer asking the fans if he should put the big man to sleep. First,
no, neck breaker.
A neck breaker. Dio is down on the canvas once again here this week.
Dio laying there, his carcass, his pockets are hanging out. I don't know what happened.
He's a mess. I hope he's got bus fare in those pockets because he's going to want to go home when this one is over. Dio's whipped.
There it is.
There's the sleeper hold. It's the Dreamland USA. Jimmy Dio taking a ride on the Dreamland Express, courtesy of Tommy Dreamer. But very wisely, Dio makes his way over into the ropes, and you can see the look of frustration on Tommy Dreamer's face.
Yeah, he thought he had him put away. Actually, he does have him put away.
Look,
Because
Dio, he's just like
Dio's
you say, he's
on
a
Queer
carcass.
Street, yeah.
He's a carcass in there. He's just a big, massive defeat.
That's a polite way to put it, yeah.
I'm being very careful with my words. This is a family program. There's a big elbow by Tommy Dreamer.
You know, I'm a little worried about Tommy right now. He's taking a little bit too much relish in punishing Jimmy. I think he ought to go for the pin, get the big victory, propel himself up the rating.
Because after all, I know that he and Dio have had their runarounds before as he drives Dio's face right into the canvas. They've had their runarounds before, but, you know, victory is what it's all about. You know, who's going to go home with the short end of the stick? Who's going to go home with the biggest purse money? And if Dreamer wants to get a victory, I suggest that he take over and make the pin. But as I'm telling you this, the Maniac Jimmy Dio has staged a little bit of a comeback here with his roughhousing tactics. He's got a couple of eye rakes in on Tommy Dreamer. Now he's whipped to the ropes. And Dio grabbed the leg of Tommy Dreamer, but he came back with a kick to the back of the head.
Look at this now. Tommy is signaling for a body slam.
Tommy Dreamer has really been ready for this contest for quite some time. Now he's out of the ring apron.
Excuse me, he's going to try to splash him. That's right. Here he
Tommy
comes.
Dreamer coming down with a big splash. There's a cover, two.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Mondo
wait a minute.
Clean.
Holy cow.
That's Mondo Clean.
Mondo Clean has just come in out of nowhere. Mondo Clean is cleaning up Tommy Dreamer.
This is a
Look
very
at that.
dangerous
He's standing
situation.
over him. Now he's stomping away again.
2-on-1. That's 600
Dio
pounds of
drops the
manhood.
elbow.
600 pounds against Tommy Dreamer. How can
Tommy
he stand
Dreamer
this?
didn't stand a chance. Hold on a second. The crowd is up in arms. Dreamer's whipped to the ropes. There's a double
The bushwhacker.
What's going on here? Here they come.
Right in the nick of time,
The
man.
bushwhackers have come in.
Right in the nick of time. Tommy Dreamer was in serious, serious trouble there.
The bushwhackers have come in to save Tommy Dreamer. There was no way that the Dreamer was going to be able to sustain such an onslaught from both of these two big behemoths in there.
You know what?
Again, Dio has pulled a trick out of his bag.
You know what? I think we're seeing the birth of a feud right here.
Well,
the
you know what?
bushwhackers against Dio and Mondo Clean.
came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, Tommy Dreamer found himself in a 2-on-1 situation. Thank goodness the Bushwhackers were in the arena, because who knows what would have happened to Tommy Dreamer had the Bushwhackers not come to help him. Holy mackerel, wrestling fans. We have seen tremendous action right here in this one. Tommy Dreamer is up and he's okay, and he's with the Bushwhackers. What we're going to do right now is we're going to try to take you to George Napolitano from Ringside Wrestling. George is going to talk to one of these teams here.
Well, rightfully so. He's
We're
staying
trying to
away
get
from
some
the
reaction.
action. Yeah.
I mean, this has been such mass confusion.
Hey,
We are the Drifters, and if you want to see us come to your hometown, call 215-376-3511.
Hello everyone, this is Barry J. Walker with Regional Championship Wrestling. And we're here at the Hamburg Fieldhouse as Jimmy Be Good heads to the ring. And he is going to take on the man that's already in the ring, the Dark Angel. Let's see what happens in this one. Dark Angel going to have the speed. And Jimmy Be Good is going to have the power, as you can see. And here we go. And Tommy Savoldi is the referee. Guest referee. And here we go. Lock up. And now, right away, Jimmy going for the arm. And now he's grabbing the ropes, trying to grab all the ropes, but he can't reach him. And oh, wow. And the Dark Angel in a lot of trouble now. A little frustrated. We don't know much about the Dark Angel. And I'm pretty sure neither does Jimmy Be Good. We know a lot about Jimmy Be Good. The Dark Angel trained by the Bodacious Pretty Boy, another one that he's trained. But he's still in his rookie years trying to go against a veteran like Jimmy Be Good. And look, you can already see nothing's going well for the Dark Angel. He's heading to the ropes, trying to get a break. And then look at that, he punched him right in the face and in the gut. What I tell you, he's going to have to do things like this if he wants to win this match. But obviously it didn't hurt him too much. He's not even paying attention. He's got a full Nelson because he's not paying attention. He drops down, he's going up, and right back in to the full Nelson. And he hits, oh, unbelievable. Into the ropes. What's he going to do? He gets a clothesline. I'm telling you, he's a rookie. He's making a lot of mistakes. He shouldn't be playing to the fans. He gets whipped to the ropes. And he gets a clothesline, and 360 clothesline. And it could be over already. I don't see this match going on any further. He sets him up again. Oh, what's he going to do with him? He's airplane spinning him. Someone is going to be dizzy. And a Samoan drop. And that's it. That quick, just like that. Jimmy Be Good gets the win. Right here at the Hamburg Fieldhouse in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. I'm Barry J. Walker. And I'm going to tell you this. Keep an eye on Jimmy Be Good. We'll see you at the matches.
Check it like this, I check it like that. We check it like this, I check it like that. Check it like this, I check it like that. Been down this road more than once in my life, and neither time did it ever feel right. Check it like this. I got so much to lose, but so much more to gain. my life and I cannot complain. Check it like this. 'Cause I'm hopeless, and I know this, I know this, I know this, I swear. I said I'm hopeless. Check it like know this, I know this, I know this, I swear. Check it like this. So as a matter of fact, yo, you can have it all back. You're looking at me like what happened to Matt, the passion of rap. I feel it within him, with precision. I made you see my vision through all of my bad decisions. Man, listen up, it's like I was giving a fuck. A young buck, I'm coming up, I was living it up. The rules changed, but the game is the same. Stitches blame and bitches complain, but recognize real, that's why we remain. I don't know if you've heard of it. These murderous verses are first-hand occurrences, determined to your way of life. So in religious terms, I am an antichrist. Return for the duration of this planet's life. I got something to say, so give this man a mic. Defend my turn first, with these hands I fight. You can ask me why I wrote this, but you already know this. 'Cause we're hopeless, we're all hopeless. I'm hopeless, and I know this, I know this, I know this, I swear. I said I'm hard to understand how I got the upper hand. Looking at the younger man, I wanna reprimand him for all the wrong that he's done. I bring him in, teach him like I was the father and he was my son. Let's just begun the journey, not in a hurry. No need to worry, a scurry, hit him with a flurry of shots before I left out the box on my way to the top. But I spit it to death to me, no disrespecting me. I love hip hop. It's in my blood, it's in my veins, it's in my brain, it's in my game, it's in my everyday life. So get it right, I keep it tight, precise when I'm on a track. If you don't know about that, then homie, don't look back. 'Cause I'm gone, way in front of you. Do what you wanna do, say what you gotta say. I'm gonna keep it true. You can ask me why I wrote this, but you already know this. 'Cause I'm hopeless, we're all hopeless. I'm hopeless, and I know this, I know this, I know this, I swear. I said I'm rearrange the true feel for prior and previous engagements. No strings attached by the puppet master. As you were coming after, so running faster is the laughter as soon as what happened to you. The passion, the groove, now you're catching it move. You can ask me why I wrote this, but you already know this because we're hopeless. Hey yo, we're all fucking hopeless. I'll be back.
total combined weight of 432 pounds, here are the Party Animals.
He's not going anywhere. He just slammed him with authority. Party animal number 2 comes in. I guess we'll label these 1 and 2. There goes party animal number 1 through the ropes.
Well, so far, Brian, it is not a very fun party for the Drifters.
Holy cow, what a back body drop. These guys, the Drifters, in at a combined weight of 601 pounds. And a double Irish whip into the rope, and a double clothesline.
They're big guys, I'll tell you that, and they'll do just about anything they can. You've already seen that.
Oh, what a big boot right to the chalk. He's going to be eating soup for a week. What an elbow. I don't think I've ever seen, oh, what a leg drop. I don't think I've ever seen a tag team rougher than the Drifters. They're not the singing group, ladies and gentlemen. They are a couple of bad boys from parts unknown. They just drift around. Oh, did you see that? Drifter number 1 just whipped his partner into the corner where the party animal was just slumped.
You know, Brian, you mentioned the Drifters. With us tonight, we have Mr. Rick Levy, the musical director for Jay and the Techniques. Remember, apples, peaches, pumpkin pie?
Sure.
Keep the ball rolling. They're in concert all over the country. And hey, maybe they should get in there, Jay and the Techniques, and join the Drifters in this match.
Everybody comes out for the great action here on International World Class Championship Wrestling. And the Drifters are in control. What a standing drop kick! That man weighs 300 pounds!
You know, Brian, also take a look at the boots that they are wearing. I mean, this is not exactly regulation footwear.
Absolutely
for
not. Tag is made, and another double team effort. The referee just seems to be letting it go. I don't know if he's intimidated by these guys or what, but I'll tell you, if I were in there, I'd be darn well intimidated. Look at this. He's going to try to rearrange his facial features, running his face and forehead across the top rope. The Drifter now with a nice suplex. These party animals are going to be sent packing. I'll tell you what, they're not faring too well. They've got to try to mount some sort of offensive against these two big bohemians.
We have a tag now.
Unknown.
We have a tag on the part of the party animals.
Up on the top rope, and he just lets them have it with a shot right into the solar plexus. Now a big forearm right in the back. Measures it, man, did you hear that smack of the flesh?
You know, that's enough to rearrange the Adam's apple.
Eesh. My goodness gracious. Oh, now blatantly choking him and just dumps his man on the canvas. These Drifters are incredible. Look out, tag teams of the world. These guys mean business. There's another blatant chokehold by the Drifter.
So far in this match, Brian, the Drifters have offered very, what can you say?
Now the other Drifter, the other 300-pounder, is getting up on the top rope. What are we going to see here? This does not look happy. Holy mackerel, he lets them have it. This guy, they're going to be scraping him up. A cover, a 2, and a 3. And the Drifter has risen to another victory. We're coming back with more International World Class Championship Wrestling. Brian Webster with Mike Bittman.
I hear rumors that we need help to win a match. I never needed help for anything, and I don't think you did.
Well, I don't think we ever needed help in our life. Matter of fact, I didn't even need help. I didn't even need help when I was born. I just came right out. Well, anyway, now what's going on here, Braun?
Man, just because Mr. Charisma thought he could come out and say hello, look at this man. Come on in, Charisma.
Come on. Look at this face.
Give me a break.
Look at this face. Now look at this.
He's just a nice guy.
He's just a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
That's it, baby. If you think that we need him to win our matches, you got another thought coming.
He comes out here month after month, and the fans never cheer him. And now the crowd chanting, Nash really sucks, Nash really sucks. And I can guarantee that that's true, but he's got to show that he doesn't suck, and the way to do that is by beating Ranger 7, but not using martial arts, because Ranger 7 will beat him with the martial arts. And here we go with a test of strength. Quinn Nash might have more power than Ranger 7. Nice maneuver by Ranger 7, and we got a quick 1-2. You're going to see Ranger 7 go with a lot of covers. You never know when you... Oh, he just slapped him in the... Oh, now it's a slapping game. And here we go. We got a fist fight now. They're going at it. And the referee needs to step in on this. This is not... Look at him kicking him. This isn't a street fight. This is a wrestling match. Spinning back kick right in the head. Ranger 7 with a moonsault. 1, 2, no. Quinn Nash doesn't go down for the 3 count. And once again, Ranger 7 works on the neck and the head of Quinn Nash. Quinn Nash going with some body shots into the ribs. Now, what is he going to do here? Oh, Ranger 7 makes him fall down and only gets the 2 count. So that was a nice reversal by Ranger 7. But Ranger 7's taking a little break now. He may have hurt his ribs more. He's trying to get the crowd to give him some approval. And here we go with a collar elbow tie-up. Mighty Sexy Quinn Nash gets the headlock on Ranger 7. Ranger 7, the former welterweight champion, and there's a shoulder tackle by Quinn Nash. Step over, arm drags. Ranger 7 with an arm drag on Quinn Nash, and he gets on the headlock and puts down Quinn Nash. And there he is, wearing him down. Like I was starting to say, Ranger 7, a former welterweight champion, and is the #1 contender for that title. Darren Wise is most likely watching this match closely. And now, Ranger 7 with some shots to the corner. Backflip and a spinning back kick. Right in the face. Might have been up in the nose area. Quinn Nash is going to have a tough time breathing. A double thrust right to the throat. And now Ranger 7 is climbing the ropes. Big time splash by Ranger 7. But only gets a 2 count. It's tough to tell what Ranger 7 is going to do when he goes in the top ropes, because he can do anything from the up top. Quinn Nash tried to close on, he ducks that one. He tried to drop kick, Ranger 7 grabs his legs, he slingshots him over the top. But Quinn Nash is going to try to get back in. He's trying. And No, he doesn't do it. And the crowd is laughing at Quinn Nash. And now what is Ranger 7 doing? Oh! I don't know who got the worst of that. Ranger 7's ribs came crashing down on the barricade. And then Quinn Nash rams him into the corner post outside the ring as the referee is trying to get them back in. Looks like the doctor is going to be very busy tonight because now he's checking on Kid Extreme, and after this, he's probably going to have to check up on Ranger 7. Ranger 7 holding to his ribs. He took a major blow there. And now Quinn Nash continues to work on Ranger 7. He's got his foot on the ropes and the referee is not even noticing it. Both of them are on there now. And now look at this, adding more leverage. Referee saw it and makes him break it. And now look at this. He's going for a powerbomb, but he switched it into a Frankensteiner. Nash switches that. They both get a 2 count, another 2 count. Oh, he switched it again. 1, 2. Goodness, they were reversing, but none of them could get the 3 count. And now Quinn Nash works on the lower back of Ranger 7, and he fell down right outside, almost hitting the railing again. You can see he's in a lot of pain. And Quinn Nash goes back into the ring. One, 2, but Ranger 7 refuses to stay down. Quinn Nash trying to stay with this. He doesn't want to get disqualified. It looks like he's pretty much going to win this. Ranger 7's ribs are completely messed up. And now Quinn Nash trying for a superplex. And Ranger 7 punched Quinn Nash, and down goes Quinn Nash. And what's Ranger 7 going to do now? Messed up ribs, and he's still fighting. A backflip, and he nails him right in the top of the head with those boots. A double thrust to the throat, and Ranger 7 is going up again. Split leg moonsault. 1, 2. It's a 3. Ranger 7 gets the 3 count on mighty sexy Quinn Nash. And once again, the doctor needs to be ready for Ranger 7.
For more information on Regional Championship Wrestling, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Regional Championship Wrestling and subscribe to the YouTube channel at RCW Promotions. It's Regional Championship Wrestling. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video.
Brooklyn Brawl and Jimmy Dio. You want to jump us? You want to have 3 guys on 2? How about 3 on 3? You want to do it? Huh? We know who your partner is, but the joke is you don't know who our partner is. And on May 9th, you'll find out that joke. And wait till you see.
Okay, we're back, and this is the main event, and it is going to be a Rumblemania type matchup, which means that a wrestler will enter the ring every 2 minutes until all 15 men have been involved. The only way to win is by throwing your opponent over the top rope, and both feet must touch the ground. The last man in the ring will be the winner. And the first man is the Playboy, Jonathan Lovestruck. So now Jonathan Lovestruck obviously didn't have a luck of the draw because he picked number 1. Let's find out who picked number 2. Adam Flash. The wrestler that picked number 2. So this is going to be an interesting one to start this off. We're having some technical difficulties with the video, but as you can see, it's Lovestruck and Adam Flash. And here we go. Test of strength right away. And Playboy Jonathan Lovestruck working on Adam Flash. Adam Flash reverses and he stomps on the Playboy's hands. If you get thrown over the top, both feet must touch the floor to be eliminated. And look at this. Adam Flash starting things off on Playboy Lovestruck. Now he went out of the ring, but he did not go over the top, so he will be allowed to go back in. And we await for the number 3rd participant. Sweet Georgia Love. Sweet Georgia Love, the high flyer, who has shown a new attitude. And the fans don't seem to like his new attitude. But he is the 3rd man in this matchup. If he decides to get in the ring, it would be nice. Now, if a wrestler does not get into the ring and the next competitor comes out, then that wrestler that did not get in the ring will automatically be eliminated. And Georgie Love brings in an object, starts beating on Adam Flash, and it looks like Lovestruck and Love have decided to double team Adam Flash. A double whipping, he ducks the clothesline, double clothesline. And now Adam Flash is getting ready to work on Georgie Love. And the 4th man has now been known to be the ladies' man, Flex Wheeler. And Flex Wheeler is attacking Playboy Jonathan Lovestruck, and Adam Flash is beating down Georgie Love. And now look at Flex Wheeler choking away on Jonathan Lovestruck. That's pretty interesting because Lovestruck likes to choke. Now he's getting a taste of his own medicine. Right now, Adam Flash is the only fan favorite in that ring. And now look, Flex Wheeler going after Georgie Love. You just remember, this is any man can go against any man. It's every man for himself. As Flex Wheeler works on Georgie Love, and Adam Flash is beating down the Playboy, who seems to be on his back a lot in this one so far. And here comes number 5, Dirty Deeds, Darren Wise. And he is the current welterweight champion. And he won his match earlier today, beating Kid Extreme. And George, look at that! Playboy Jonathan Lovestruck has been eliminated. I was getting ready to say Georgie Love working on Flex Wheeler, and just like that, Adam Flash eliminates Lovestruck. And Adam Flash heads outside to the ring and attacks Dirty Deeds and brings him in. And Dirty Deeds, look at this, Adam Flash and Dirty Deeds have been eliminated. So Dirty D's didn't stay in there too long. We're down to 2 competitors, Flex Wheeler and Georgie Love. Flex Wheeler head to the outside, and here comes mighty sexy Quinn Nash. I don't know where Flex is, but he is not eliminated. And Quinn Nash working on Georgie. Flex Wheeler brings in that pin and nails Georgie Love. And now look at this, shaking the hand. And look at that! You can't trust Flex Wheeler. What a shot by Flex. He sends in Quinn Nash. Quinn Nash comes out with a clothesline. And now Quinn Nash back in the corner, beating up on Georgie Love. Flex Wheeler has something. And Quinn Nash is once again on top of Flex Wheeler with a suplex. The next competitor was just announced, and it is the Germany Otto von Stock. From Germany. I don't know what Flex Wheeler is doing over there. Well, he just nailed Otto von Stark with that pan several times. Otto von Stark trying to hit back, but that didn't last too long. He sends him into the ropes, and he nails him in the top of the head. And then Quinn Nash gives him a shot for his troubles. And look at this, body slam. Flex Wheeler had a match earlier where he won against the bodacious Pretty Boy. And Quinn Nash was in a match against Ranger 7, and Quinn Nash lost that one. And here comes Don Deluxe. And where he goes, you could be guaranteed his manager, the Flamingo Kid Pinky, will be there with him. I'm not sure if Flex was eliminated. I don't know. I didn't see. Nope, he's not. And there it is, the big man, Don Deluxe. He's going to be hard to eliminate. I do see Pinky on the outside. I wasn't sure that the managers were allowed to be out there, as sweet Georgie Love has just been eliminated by Don Deluxe. Don Deluxe has just eliminated Flex Wheeler. So already, Don Deluxe has made an impact by eliminating, wait a minute, he just eliminated Otto von Stark. The short time that Don Deluxe has been in there, he's already eliminated 3 guys. And now it's up to Quinn Nash to try to stop this big man. But wait a minute, Quinn Nash eliminated himself. And here comes the injured Kid Extreme. Don Deluxe is going to have an easy time with Kid Extreme. He's already injured. The doctor told him not to go out there. But Kid Extreme is tough as nails and decided to go. And now Kid Extreme has been eliminated by Don Deluxe. As Quinn Nash and Otto von Stark are fighting on the outside of the ring. Don Deluxe gets to stay in the ring and relaxes. And now look at Flex Wheeler working on Kid Extreme. And now Pinky's got a chair. And he just nails Flex. And he nails Kid Extreme. Come on, refs. As Don Deluxe stands in the ring alone. And here comes Dr. Midnight. Dr. Midnight gets in the ring and gets beat down by Don Deluxe right away. I told you Don Deluxe is going to be a hard man to get out. He's already eliminated 4 people. And now he just eliminated Dr. Midnight. So Don Deluxe is once again stands alone in the ring. Flex Wheeler and Kid Extreme are still brawling over there by the entryway. And Don Deluxe once again gets a rest and waits for the next opponent. Don Deluxe has a breather. He's eliminated 4 to 5 people already. Oh no, Tiny! Let's see if Don Deluxe can eliminate this man.
You're next, boy. You're next.
Oh! Playboy Jonathan Lovestruck has attacked Tiny from behind with a chair. This is not right. Playboy Jonathan Lovestruck. And look at Pinky. The lovable hillbilly Tiny. And look at Pinky working away on Tiny's legs. The referees need to stop this. If anyone could have took Don Deluxe out, it would have been Tiny. But now, it doesn't look like Tiny is going to be in any condition to get in the ring. The referee's checking up on him. Looks like the doctor is going to be working overtime tonight. Now he's got another man to take a look at. Here comes the injured Ranger 7. And Pinky's letting him know to stay out of this. Being that Ranger 7, if Ranger 7 gets in the ring and Tiny did not, then Tiny was automatically eliminated from this match. And Don Deluxe is not letting Ranger 7 get in. That may be a mistake on Don Deluxe's part, because if he doesn't get in the ring, Tiny can get in the ring if he's able. But Ranger 7 slides in, and Tiny is now officially eliminated from this match. And now Ranger 7 doing the smart thing, staying away from Don Deluxe. Pinky needs to get down off of that apron. Ranger 7 getting out of the way, and here comes from Puerto Rico, the Purple Haze. And here we go. Now Don Deluxe is in trouble, because Purple Haze and Ranger 7 will work together to get rid of Don Deluxe. And now Pinky trying to lend a helping hand to Don, and Ranger 7 almost kicks Pinky. You can see Ranger 7 is still hurt on his ribs. And Don Deluxe is fading fast. And now look at Pinky with a chair, and the referee is fighting with Pinky. They should just send him back. We should be having another competitor. And it is Steve Storm from Kentucky. And look at Pinky. Where's the referee? He's holding Ranger 7 and Purple Haze. And he fell down. And now all three of these guys are trying to get rid of Don Deluxe. But no can do. Steve Storm with some kicks in the back. And now they're going to try it again. And look at Pinky holding Don Deluxe. Where's the referee? Dave Curley heading over there and trying to tell Pinky to leave him alone. And he just got shoved by Dave Curley. And here comes Scott Baker. Steve Storm, Scott Baker, Ranger 7, and the Purple Haze are now involved in this. And Scott Baker just eliminates Steve Storm. And now Scott Baker body slams both Purple Haze and Ranger 7. Purple Haze is now on top of Scott Baker, and Ranger 7's injuries to his ribs may slow him down in this matchup. And there's a double clothesline, and Scott Baker is in some trouble now. And a double back body drop. And now, Purple Haze whips Ranger 7 in, and Ranger 7 is eliminated. And Scott Baker is eliminated. And that's the end of it. The Purple Haze wins. There you have it. The Purple Haze wins the Royal Rumble. See right there, Ranger 7 is hurting bad. And that'll do it for us here at Regional Championship Wrestling's Rumble.